Black man in Japan. That's me. You know what I find strikingly similar? I find it very strikingly similar in the Bible of how God is from what we read, if you read the Bible, and how Christians don't like for you to talk about the mistakes that their God has made, being that it's a God. And I find it very odd how you can't talk about the mistakes of their leader, Trump. These people's leader, Christian leaders, Trump. And how he makes mistakes and they don't want to talk about those things. They don't want to go back in history and how you said, litigate those issues of what he did wrong. And it's the same with the mistakes that their same God that they wrote about in their Bible makes the mistakes, and they don't go back and question none of that. They just don't. Isn't that kind of similar in how they want to shut you up for your free speech of what you can say and what you cannot say, as far as like threatening somebody's lives or threatening to bomb something or putting some type of conspiracy together that would how you said that would hurt someone or kill millions of people or hurt millions of people or injure. You don't want to say things like that out of your mouth that you're gonna actually do, or you're gonna how you said you're gonna try and persuade people to get into. You don't want to say things like that. You're gonna threaten someone or anything like that. But it's funny that you can't have free speech to talk about the mistakes that a person makes that are detrimental to people's lives. Like, for example, the COVID incident or the COVID situation where Trump knew about it. Nobody talked about what he knew and what he understood as far as the intelligent briefings that were coming into his presidency, because, everybody knows that the president gets first-hand information on what's going on in other countries and what to expect from what's going on in these other countries. He gets first-hand information, so it's not like he didn't know about COVID. He did. He just didn't act, and nobody wants to sit there and say anything bad about that, because that's past. But that also, you should understand, those type of mistakes, they literally define a person's ability to try and cope with situations and the stability of how they were able to solve those issues. And people don't see that on the side of Trump, just like in the religious aspect of life, where they don't see the mistakes that God made by killing everybody in the world but the devil. I mean, truly think about what I'm saying. You ain't gotta hate on me, hate on yourself for not understanding and not critically thinking.